Another year has gone by, man.
Yes, it did. And you must have been caught out in the wind with the hair the way it's looking right now.
You know, it has been whipping, well, since we had the ice storm. Jeez, man. I mean, talk about ice and snow and...
Yeah, somewhere in this world, I'm sure there was an ice storm, but
I tell you, it caught me off guard. There's no question about that. I mean, look at my hair.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, we'll say. Well, we won't even say look at mine. So let's get to the point here. This is
who are we, man?
Yeah, who are we? We're sitting here talking, and haven't even done the introduction. Well, obviously, you can see Jessie right down there. She's not a rat. She is a dog. Okay, and she is my little baby, right, Jessie? So we brought her here with us. She's becoming
part of our show these days. The last couple of weeks we've had her with us.
I know, right, Jessie? So what we're going to do is we're going to start off talking about where we're located. Jobin Realty in Hollywood on Route 235.
Down the street from?
Doug's Hobby Shop, or used to be Doug's Hobby Shop, and
Dean
also
Lumber.
Dean Lumber still there.
Right.
And we're located in Hollywood Plaza. And Mr. Murphy is located up in Waldorf on Route 5, across from Thomas Stone High School. And where's that again?
God's country, man. Come on, man. You know that.
Come on, man.
It's Charles County.
Okay. So
this is our New Year's show.
Yes.
And, I think we've talked about this, I think, in our last Christmas show when we had Mark and Barbara in, and we were talking about things, and just looking back, and it's amazing, a whole year's gone by.
Yeah, absolutely.
But one of the things that people always do is they look back and they begin to realize, wow,
I should have. I should have,
could have, woulda. Exactly right,
should have, could have, would have. And so what do most people do nowadays? January 1st comes around?
New Year's resolution. Exactly.
So this is the time to start your New Year's resolution. Now, I need to go to the gym. Now, everybody else out there who's renting and that can afford to buy a house, this is when you should start to, take it seriously. These opportunities are not going to be here forever. I know it sounds like a car salesman type, and no offense against car salesmen, but it sounds like a salesman type pitch that we're saying. But we don't know what the future is going to bring, and we hear things that are going to happen or not going to happen or
program
whatever.
Changes, Rick, huge.
Yeah. So,
huge.
they're even talking about interest rates going up. So if you can afford a $200,000 house now, if interest rates go up even just 1 percentage point, you're talking coming down probably around 170 or so.
Yeah, it's $30,000-$40,000. It's a big move. It really is.
It affects, what you can afford to buy now. So a lot of times it's like, you know what? You better get your interest rates locked in, buy your house, and it's your decision. And obviously, you're the one that's got to make the step forward and say, you know what? Let me just see what's out there and available. Let's just see how this really does work. Because most of the people, obviously, that come to our first-time home buyer seminars are first-time home buyers. Mm-hmm. But we do have parents that come and people that have bought houses before, and they're even amazed about what they learn.
All the changes. It's amazing.
Changes
really
happen all the time. Shoot, when we first started doing the seminar, so much has changed. You just don't even know. And it's unbelievable, and we keep up to date. Our whole thing is knowledge is power, and we keep up to date on everything out there, up to the minute, so that, if we know about it, then you're going to know about it, being our client.
And that's the crucial part. I mean, we talk about the shows, we talk about our workshops, but that seminar, that workshop really is the opportunity for you to really learn how to buy your first home, how to set things up. Sometimes how to fix the little credit niche that you have to deal with, or how do I verify my income, especially with tax returns coming up.
Right.
What do I need to show? How do I need to be there? I mean, because we want you to be able to buy your first home. And bottom line is this, you've got to know, like Rick said, all the different changes that have gone on in the industry. And Rick, we talked about changes. I mean, FHA is playing around with increasing their down payment from 3.5% to 5%,
and
right?
Don't think that it couldn't happen because it used to be 3%.
And it's definitely changed. And then USDA is talking about tightening up their numbers.
Yeah, and that's our 100% financing, which is our number one loan that we do most of the time. So,
and then Fannie and Freddie are tightening up, so is VA. So what we're trying to tell you is if you're serious about making those New Year's resolutions and checking them off, and that top one is really, it's time to own your own first home, you really want to come down to the seminars, to the workshops.
Yes.
And you got to know the date for those programs. You really do. Yeah. So when is our first workshop? What date is that?
We have it January 20th. That's the first one of the new year.
That's right. That's a Wednesday.
Yes, and we've already got people signing up and everything. So we're expecting a really good turnout, and obviously we hope you can be there too. And the seating really is limited.
And that's from 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock at night.
On a Wednesday night.
On a Wednesday night. We want to tell you, we do feed you.
Oh yeah, we feed you.
I mean,
don't think I don't go without
sometimes
eating.
it's Outback, some of it's pizza, sometimes it's subs, but you will not go hungry. So come hungry, please. Okay,
Yes,
number one.
absolutely.
But number two, also come ready to make those New Year's resolutions a reality because it is a phenomenal show. And then the bus tour, Rick.
Yeah, and the bus tour. We always have a real good blast with the bus tour.
It's a blast.
We have a lot of fun, and that's going to be on Saturday, January 23rd.
Right.
It's a foreclosure bus tour, so we're looking at a bunch of foreclosures. We get in between 15 to 20, usually 15 to 18 houses. We check them all out and everything, and
We have our home inspector with us,
yes,
Sam Brown.
we have a home inspector, Sam Brown, with us. Mr. Murphy's with us, and for the lending part, and I'm there for the real estate part. And it's great to have all three of us there because you can ask questions. I mean, those are the three main people that are involved in the whole aspect. And especially when you're going to buy a foreclosure, a lot of people are always worried about, something being wrong with the house. But we're going to show you houses that need a little bit of work, and I'm talking about carpet and paint, maybe a little bit of cleaning. And then we're going to show you houses that need a lot of work.
The kind that we go in, and then we go right back out.
Or the kinds that I don't even go in sometimes. And then the third one is ones that don't really need anything. And there, in all honesty, there has been some out there that have been cleaner than my house,
And it's amazing, too, with Rick's team in place. Sometimes we will find a house that does need some TLC, but, man, you get Rick or you get Mark or Barbara talking to the banks, getting them to address them. They've done some phenomenal jobs in getting those repairs done. They really have. And the banks, sellers have been doing some of the work.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they do want to get rid of those houses, especially with the new year.
And everybody thinks foreclosure is what's called as is. They're not going to fix anything. And generally that is true. But that's not always true.
No,
and we have gotten the bank to give in. I'm not saying we're going to get it all the time, but we've gotten the bank to give in, especially, there's some, a lot of mold around or whatever and stuff.
Right.
AC units not working and stuff like that. And, of course, like if there's roofing or structural. Now
They do work with us. I mean,
they do.
And that's part of what you learn at the workshop. Now, the date for the tour, when's the bus tour going to be? That's January 23rd, right?
January 23rd. It's a Saturday from... we leave at 10:30, but we want everybody there between 9:30 and 10 o'clock in the morning, and we get back about 3:30 in the afternoon.
So it does go fast, but as Rick said, seating is limited because we can only accommodate so many people. We like to keep the group down to 30. We've had some times where we've actually had to turn some folks away. So
we actually even had some times where people had to follow us.
So if you want to make the bus tour or the workshop, give us a call, get a hold of us.
Yep.
I will tell you the best way always is to call the office number and ask for either Rick, Mark, or Barbara, either one of the three of them, okay? Or you can always go, or Jessie. She's the quiet type, though, right? Or you can get a hold of Rick on his cell phone, but Rick, he's back and forth. I think he's in the Bahamas last week, so God only knows where he's been. Or the allsouthernmdhomes.com, and hopefully we'll see you there, guys.
Yeah, and we just want to say one more thing, too. Thanks to SMB Tours. They always do the bus tour for us.
They do a phenomenal job.
And there's their phone number right there, so you can get in touch with them. They do private tours also. So we'll go ahead and we'll see you hopefully at the seminar and the bus tour.
See you then.